Hello everyone and welcome back to Ireland. So we're just heading up to the grass field that we left off in... Oh, where am I going? Facing the wrong way. We're heading up to the grass field that we left off in the last episode. So what I've done is I've already been unleashed the Vicon or Neverland, however you want to pronounce it, baler, the fast baler. I've already been unleashed it. I think this grass work has gone on long enough. We've had it over nearly 3 episodes now, and it's just taking a little bit too long. So I've been unleashed that so that we can get the baling and wrapping all done in one go, and taking all the equipment up to the field ready, so then we can just crack on and get it done. Basically what I'm going to do, I've already had the thought process before I've even recorded it, is we're going to just get the work done. I'm just going to... it's a bit steep that. We're just going to get the work done, and we're going to get everything baled up, loaded up and everything in one time lapse to get it out of the way, and then we can move on to something else. Because like I said, it's just been taking that little bit too long. What else do we need? We need the New Holland. That's the one. There we go. Yeah, I just think it's been dragged out a little bit too long, unfortunately. But hopefully we can change that. So I've been having a think, and I've decided I am going to go for a front loader on the farm. I have got a modded one that I downloaded a little while ago. I've never used it. It's a JCB one, and the price is a little bit cheap. It's not quite as expensive as some of the other front loaders, but I think we're going to go for it anyway. It is smaller than the other front loaders. It's not front loader, is it? Telehandler. I'm going to go for a telehandler. Yeah, it's smaller than the other telehandlers, so I'm guessing that the price reflects on, you know, the fact that it's not as big a machine. So I think we're going to go for that, but like I said, I do want to get another field first. That is the next on the agenda. It's going to be field and then telehandler. That is my plan. That is what I want. That is what I'd like to do. So, get all this grass baled up, and then that will give us plenty of silage for the cows, at least for a little while. And then we've also got the silage in the pit if we really need it. It is fermenting now. After we ended the last video, I did go and blanket it, so it is fermenting ready. And there's our first bale. Never thought I should have done these in 8,000 litres. Never mind, I'll leave them at 4 for now. But yeah, so we have got that if we really need it to use for silage. Unfortunately, we are going to have to do some more grass work quite soon, because we need some hay bales to go with the silage bales that we're making now. Got quite a bit of straw, but when we're doing another cereal crop, we'll make some more square bales after that, and we'll stock up on them as well. But we have got a few for now, at least. So, anyway, I am going to crack on with this job, get it all done, get them all loaded in the truck, and then I will see you when this job is done. Okay, so that's all the bales moved. I just stopped the video for a second because I didn't see the point in you watching me running back and forward from the farm with the last few bales. I didn't see the point in unloading. Whoop, 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 whoop. That was gonna go over then. Yeah, I didn't see the point in unloading this just to get, I think it was 6 bale or something on the trailer. No, sorry, 8 bales on the trailer. So we'll take this back over. We're not going to unload it today. We've got some already to use there. So we'll just put this away and we'll unload it maybe next time or some point in the near future. Because we are going to have to do some hay bales at some point soon, but we do need to wait for those grass fields to regrow. And this is horribly stacked. These bales were incredibly sticky today. I don't know why. It was so bad to stack. Just would not let go of the grab. I don't normally have a problem with that grab, but just would not let go today. And it did take quite a while to move all those bales. It was doing for about, I think it was 15 minutes or so. Just stacking them. It'd take a while to move them. We'll gently come in here because I do not want to tip this truck over. So wobbly. Right, I'm just going to park it in forwards where we normally park it, and it'll do there for today. It's a shame they're not all hours there. Wouldn't have had to have made these then, would we? Right, so that is that done. And if you just jump over this hedge for a second, our, what is it again? Oats, yeah, couldn't remember then. Our oat field is growing nicely, so that should be ready some point soon. Get over there then. Yeah, and if my sound has changed a little bit, it's because my microphone decided to run away while I was doing the bale work. The clamp that holds it in place decided to dislodge itself and go for a walk. So, if I do sound a little bit different, that's probably why, and I do apologise for that. So, anyway, now that that is done, what we're going to do is we're going to grab our trailer and we're going to head over to the sunflower field, which is down by the other farm. And oh, I should have gone in the other way, never thought. We're going to go down to the sunflower field and we're going to get that harvested next because it is now ready to go, and then at least we can get a bit more money in, and then maybe by the end of the episode we might just be able to buy that field that I've been after. Really, I'm hoping that we can get it. I'm not sure which field yet, not even looked at the prices of any fields, but I do know they are quite expensive on this map. They're not that cheap. Even the small ones, you're looking at around 100,000 plus for a field. So I do want to make sure that we have got some money left in the bank after we've done the after we've bought the field. Don't want to leave ourselves skint. So hopefully we'll be able to get something reasonable. Nothing. I'm not bothered if it is a small field, but I'd rather it be medium to large size. And then obviously leave us some money in the meantime as well. So anyway, what I'm going to do, I'm going to get this over to the field. I'll grab the combine, go pick up the... Oh no, it's got a sunflower header on it. So I'll get the sunflower header. Right, it's already with it. What am I saying? I'll bring the combine over to the field and then we'll get started. Okay, so I've been and picked the combine up, and I really would like to have a go at some forestry in this forest. It just looks really good. Looks really well laid out. I would do it. I would buy some forest rather than buying a field, but we haven't got the money for the equipment to move the wood. So I don't really want to go and spend the money on the field, on the forest area, and then not be able to do anything with it. Decisions. I mean, we could lease the equipment, but then would we make any money? That is the question. That is the question. Because I did want to buy the back end of 29 and expand the field out a bit. But, I don't know. Something to consider for the future. I do want to have a go at forestry on this map before the end of its time, should we say. I do want to have a go. But, obviously we need to be able to afford the area to work on. Right, so we're at the sunflower field now. Let's just get round here. There we go. I'm going to start up at the top end where I've left the tractor. And then hopefully we should get a decent amount off this field. I really am hoping so anyway. Obviously if the price is bad, I'm not going to sell them. I would rather keep hold of them. But saying that, we haven't got anywhere to store them. So yeah, not sure what we do about that one. We may have to sell them anyway. If we don't have a silo. So something I didn't think about. But saying that though, we could store it in one of the sheds over here if we had to. I'll have a think about it while I'm harvesting, but we'll see what the price is like once we go to sell the first load. So obviously this field is 100% fertilised, it's had lime, it's been ploughed, it's basically had the full works, so we should get a really good yield out of this crop. It should be at a really good amount of money. Obviously the field isn't massive, but it should still net us a nice healthy profit towards buying this next field that I keep going on about. And I would like to at some point as well change this combine, because we've got this combine in 2 different series now. We've got it in this one, and I've also got it in the Dalton Valley series. So I'm not too sure. I might change it in the Dalton Valley series and just keep it in this one for now, because it is a good size for the map. It's not too big, not too small. The only thing I dislike about it is the fact that the head is on a trailer, but kind of get that with the smaller combines anyway. There's not a lot you can do about it. The roads are quite tight, but saying that, they're quite tight on the Dalton Valley series, and I still think we could probably get away with having a bigger combine. So, something to think about again. I'm not sure which one to change it on. Money does seem to be becoming a bit easier on Dalton Valley, so I'll probably end up changing it on there. And we may change it on here in the future, we'll just see. It just seems to be map creators like to use the Massey Ferguson combine, because this is the combine that was given to us when we started the map, and it was the same on Dalton Valley as well. The Massey Ferguson is the combine that was given. I didn't add them in or anything. So it is a case of just pop up the fact that we've picked 2 maps that have both had the Massey Ferguson combine to start with. So, but yeah. So anyway, I will get all this harvested, and then hopefully we should be able to afford another field by the end of the video. So I'll get this done, and we will see you in a few moments. Okay, so we're just dropping off the main load, shall we say, not the first start only, but it will be the main load of sunflowers. There's only going to be a bit left off that field once the combine is done. Let's see what we get. I'm hoping it's a decent amount. Going up. 65,000, that is not bad. That is seriously not a bad amount. I am quite happy with that. That was definitely worth the wait, because it has been a little while, I think. Ooh. Going back on videos wise, it's got to have been 2 weeks ago, maybe 3, since we planted that field. Yeah, it's got to be at least 2 to 3 weeks since we planted it. So, yeah, definitely worth the wait. And still a little bit to go. Hopefully the last load will bring us in, probably another 10k. Going off that. Let's say 8 to 10k. That's my guess. So, while we're just travelling to pick it up, I'm coming back with it. You guys have a think. See where you reckon we're going to be at. I think it's going to be 8 to 10k or more, or less. We'll see. Right, apparently the helper has finished, so fingers crossed. Yeah, looks about done. Might be a few bits that might just pop in the distance once we get closer. Oh, one stalk. Yeah, I'm not going to worry about the stalk. Get it unloaded, and then we'll get this last bit sold as well. Yep. Alright, it's only 2,000 litres. I don't think we're going to be anywhere near 10 grand. Nowhere near on that. There we go. Fold this all up. And we'll just leave it here for a minute while we go and sell this lot. Yeah, that looks very minuscule in the bottom of our trailer just there. Barely worth driving over to the sell point with. Probably cost us more in fuel. But, like I said, we haven't really got anywhere in particular to store it. We don't have a silo. We could put it in a shed, but for 2,000 litres, it's not really worth the hassle of putting it on the ground just to scoop it back up again. Seems a bit of a waste of time. Rather just drive over and dump it. Still happy with this John Deere though. We've actually put 10 hours on this now. You know, which, considering I do, I try to use all the tractors as evenly as possible. Yeah, the only one that's sort of been neglected a little bit is the new Holland. It has been neglected a little bit, but it is starting to get used a bit more now, especially with it being up at the cow farm and doing the bale work and what have you. So it is getting a bit more use, but 10 hours, it's not bad going really on this tractor. I know a lot of the hours initially were put on when we did that ploughing session in the early days. I think that was about 3 or 4 of the hours, something along them lines. But yeah, the hours on the vehicles are starting to climb up. You don't realise how long you're playing for sometimes when you're playing like I do for these series. You know, because I'll leave it a couple of days between recording kind of thing, and you don't feel like it's been a long time sometimes when it has been. You know, you can have been playing for quite a few hours. 5 grand. So I was completely wrong. So if you guessed under 8 grand, you were right. It's always a bit of fun just guessing what you're gonna get. Obviously you could go into the whole math of it and work it out before you get there, but honestly, I can't be bothered doing that. It's not worth it. I'd rather just have a guess and have a surprise when we get there. But yeah, we're on £238,322. That is a reasonable amount. I'm sure we could probably afford something with that. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to quickly cut the video here. I'm going to get all the equipment back up to the farm, and then we will take a look and see what we can and can't afford. See you in a moment. Okay, so we'll get this put in the shed. Pop it in here like so. Header, that's it. And all parts up nicely. So, now we've done that, let's have a look at what we can afford. Well, there is quite a few fields on this map. Most of them are grass though, that is the big downside. I do like the shape of this one here at 46. That is a really odd shaped field. I do like it though. Anyway, so what have we got available? So see what I mean in the price is 751,000 for that field. And yet number 6 is a fraction of the size, and that's 91. So, you know, we could quite easily afford 91. That's not an issue at all. But just the size, it's just the prices of some of them. You know, that's 243. It's not much bigger than Field 10, which we already own. And its prices are so massive. 132, 131. 24 is 154. 270 can't afford that. This one's right up on the edge of the map. 432,000, yeah. What's this one? 334. May have to be another small field. Yeah, we just can't afford most of these fields. How do we get to this one? So there is another farmyard here. Wow, that comes with quite a bit of land, that. That's not bad at all. There's another one there. That's a sheep farm, that. I don't know what yard that is. I've not been to that one before. But we could buy 25. Then 25, we could sort of expand out from there and buy this yard as well, maybe. A lot of money, but we could possibly do it. Or do we buy 24? How do we access it? Is it from the main road, or do we have to go up some kind of dirt track? Not too sure. Anyway, right. I think we're going to buy 25. Let's just quickly check what is in the field. So it's cultivated, there's nothing in it, so it needs seeding. So we're going to buy 25. 178,992. We bought that. And that leaves us with just 59,330. That is very pitiful. But saying that though, we have got is it rye? I keep forgetting. The rye growing, and then obviously now we have 2 more fields ready to seed. So hopefully at some point in the near future we'll get that money back up, and then we'll be able to buy the telehandler that I wanted to buy. Obviously in the very near future we are going to have to do some hay bales so that we can so that we've got hay for the cows, because we are running incredibly low. We only have 4 left. That's pretty much all we've got left. We've got them silage bales, a few straw bales there, so we are going to have to do some kind of cereal crop or wheat crop or something, and then we've got all them silage bales sat there ready to go. So I think that's it for today, guys. I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, don't forget to like, subscribe and hit that notification bell, and I will see you again soon. And bye for now.